So I've decided to take up these little guys that are sort of probably, I don't think I planted these there to begin with. These were probably already here, or I have no idea. So I've started digging them up, even though this is a terrible time to dig them up. Hopefully they'll survive. I'm going to plant them here right next to the board. Oh, the board's coming out. Just realized that. Bummer. Okay. Well, famous last words that it's lasted so well. It's okay though. I don't think, maybe if we do another screw over here. Anyway, I'm gonna plant them along here. Just let grass grow here. So there's a nice little colorful something going on. But I don't know, it's kind of a weird spot to have a little flower bed. So that's my plan. These come up really easily unless, oh, there's a little worm or a little caterpillar. Oh, I should show this to Toby.
Just give it to me.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm sort of torn about showing this to Toby. I will tell you why. Because he is in love with stuff like this, but he puts them in a little cup and watches them and feeds them and overloves them. And then at night he can't sleep because he worries about them, that they're going to die, that maybe he should have let them go already, and gets up all hours of the night worrying about these little caterpillars. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? And if they do die, he's very sad. He cries. And I guess part of the background you should know about that is his school, or the kids' school, they all go to the same school. Each class has their own, like, mascot that's their name. And so Olivia's is a, I've mentioned,
Meerkat.
Meerkat in English. Martin's the whales. And Toby's, goodness, what's that called in English? It's
Night
not
killers,
butterflies, but
it's the opposite.
it's not moths. Like, we have the word for moth in German, Motte, but they're called Nachtfalter, so it's like night butterflies. Or night, I have no idea what those are called. Like the ones that are active at night, but they're beautiful, and it does include moths. Anyway, that's the name, Nachtfalter. And so they spend a lot of time researching. He knows tons of different names of these Nachtfalter. And so this has a high level of interest for him. Oh, here he comes. Toby, I found a caterpillar, a green one. A caterpillar. Eine Raupe.
Eine Raupe?
Yeah.
Where?
Look.
Oh,
Little green
this is-
guy. He's cute, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you want him? Or should we just...
No.
No, we're going to let him stay free, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Where should I put... Do you want to put him somewhere safe?
Oh.
Honey. Honey wants your attention right now. Okay. Maybe put him somewhere safe.
Sie ist süß.
Okay, anyway.
Ich glaube, sie ist eben gerade geboren.
You think she's just been born? Maybe so.
Oh nein, nein, sie kann gehen.
Oh, it can walk. The ones that have just been born can't walk? Look at the roots on these.
Sie ist übel schnell.
So there's this little bulb here. Really? It was just all laid and curled up for me. Maybe show the camera.
Wait.
Oh, wow. It really likes it with you. With me, it was just all curled up.
Ah, jetzt ist curled up.
Now it's curled up again. Okay. Okay. Maybe go find a good spot for it. So it can live its happy
Olivia
life.
macht ein Foto. No, I have a video.
Oh, guck mal, es steht jetzt.
Okay.
Okay.
Go find a safe spot. Okay, so here's the bulb on this little guy. But look at that root system. That one should do really well transplanting it. Hope so. So I'm going to dig all of these up. This is a tulip. I'm going to dig it, get deep enough so I don't damage the bulb. Oh, it's deep. Honey must have done this. Oh, come on, little tulip. Come out. Goodness, they're not usually this deep. I hope I can get it out without damaging it. We may not have anything. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And it already has a new little baby bulb beside it. That's what I love about these bulbs. I can leave them. They don't die in the winter. And they put out little babies And so this was only like 1 or 2 bulbs, and now there are already quite a few plants growing here. They propagate themselves. Oh, come on out, come on out. There we go. Oh, I found a bunch of bulbs here. Yay. Okay, so I will just line these up over here in just a bit. Okay, that doesn't have a bulb. This could have a bulb. Oh, a very, very small one. Okay. That's all right, though, even if they don't do much this year. Oh, there's a piece of plastic. Even if they don't do much this year, next year they should do great. We'll have a nice little row of spring flowers here beside the sandbox. Look at that. Here you can really see well the little baby bulbs that have come out. Oh, I've got an ant biting me. Ouch. The little baby bulbs that have come up beside this one. Yay. I love that. Here, oh, Olivia, look at this. There's a whole cluster of them here. Those are all new young ones. Those I will all put over here. And I'm telling you guys, I am not a garden expert at all. I knew virtually nothing about this stuff. Even partially because, I don't know, I just didn't do that much. I had never had much interest in it. My mom would...
Ich habe es auf den Platz gelegt.
Okay, super. But even here there are different flowers than, although tulips. Those are pretty much everywhere in the U.S. probably. So I'm learning a lot of this as I go. And a lot of this stuff was already here when we moved here. Some of these bulbs, although I have bulbs. I have a weakness for tulip bulbs. I see them on sale. Okay, so I'm going to line them all up here. There's not much method to my madness. This is all weeds, I think. And in a year or two, there will be a nice little row of stuff growing here. You really can't do much wrong when it comes to these bulbs. I'm sort of a stickler about not planting anything that I have to dig up in the winter, because either I forget to do it or I'm just too lazy. I like stuff that are perennials or even annuals. That's fine too. But that I don't have to mess with. I can put it in the ground and forget about it, except for, of course, weeding. Until all of a sudden it pops up and I'm like, oh, that's right. I put some bulbs in there. I'd forgotten about those. That's always a fun discovery. Okay, loosen up our soil here. All right, let's put the tulip here. Actually, I should put the tulip on the corner. Put this other stuff here. In the middle. I'm going to separate these babies from its mama. So sad. But that way that I've got them nicely spaced out here. My ground is hard here. Weed. I should get my little thingy that loosens up the dirt. Do I have that? Here. This is actually cool. I can pop this off of the long thing and turn it into a hand. Little one, even though it doesn't have such a nice handle. All right, come on through here. There we go. All these weeds out so they don't steal the nutrients and the water and the light. I don't know what it is about weeds, but in my experience, in our home, they grow so much better than the plants. So I have to stay on top of them, which I don't. I don't stay on top of them. But every once in a while, I get really industrious and weed out around some plants. And I think, why didn't I do this ages ago? This looks so nice. All right, so I'm going to put the tulip right here on the corner. Because I've got tulips over there on the corner. Where'd I put the tulip? Oh, here. Did this one have a baby? Yes, well, it didn't have a very healthy looking baby. So we'll see how this one does. It was trapped underneath that big paver. So probably it's not going to do very well until next year. I don't have a lot of expectation for that one, but it's in the ground for next year. All right, let's get in some of these other little guys. Honey is like, wow, so much talking going on. Are they talking to me? She comes up, keeps on coming over here and like looking at us like, who are you talking to? Honey is our dog. For those of you who have not met her yet. Honey is our dog. So it means I can't call any of my special people honey because it just sounds stupid. Honey, could you? Then everybody's like, where's Honey? I forget who it was. It seems like it was Martin who named. Yes, it must have been Martin because Toby wasn't born yet. Olivia was just a baby who couldn't even talk.
Hey.
And when we got her, we asked Martin what we should name her. And Martin said, after thinking about it a bit, had the brilliant idea that we should name her Girl Nut. So we were like, I don't know. Our own last name as our dog's name seemed a bit odd. So we encouraged him to think through that again. And then he came up really quickly after that with Honey. We were like, perfect. I don't know why. Maybe because she was sort of a golden color. Or is kind of a golden color. Reminded him of Honey. I don't remember if we were eating breakfast at that time. Where he came up with that name. Cute. Okay. As you can see, I'm not really putting a ton of thought into what goes where. Sort of getting them here in the ground. And hopefully they will propagate very, very much so that it's just a happy little spot here beside our sandbox. Weeds. How do I not get those up? Okay. Oh, here's a nice little earthworm. You get to stay. Oh. There's one more. Okay. We'll water these and hopefully Honey will not dig them out. All right.